I wish I could learn and master the art of detachment. And the reason why is because this is gonna be a shorter video, by the way, because man, uploading 10-minute videos on my YouTube channel sucks. But anyways, the reason why I want to like learn and master the art of detachment is because I feel like everything in my life is tied to an outcome. And I also feel like I want to change it. I want to do shit just for the sake of doing it. I don't want to be like so prime where everything I do something has to be tied to it, man. Something has to be tied to it. Okay, I just want to do for the sake of doing. I just want to do for the sake of love. Okay, and I feel like I actually kind of do that with my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously sometimes I want her to hug me back, kiss me back and shit like that. But I still like just do it, you know, just because I want to do it, you know. So I do it with my girlfriend, I guess, but in any other sense I don't. Everything I study because I feel like I'm gonna need it in the future. For example, I study, you know, politics. I study a bit. I study certain financial certain financial things that are important to study. You know, I'm really learning, diving deep into AI, how to learn and use that to my advantage. You know, I'm going to the gym. I'm working out. You know, I'm learning. You know, just building muscle and all that shit. Getting stronger. I'm doing all of this shit, but I feel like all of these is tied to a purpose. I feel like I'm learning AI simply just to make money. I'm learning all these financial things simply just to make money. I'm learning politics shit because I feel like it might be useful in the future. You know, whenever you involve yourself in certain conversations that may involve politics, and just simply because politics is something like you should have at least like some form of like little base knowledge on. So that's but it's tied to an outcome. The gym, although I love the gym, and the example I'm gonna give is Jake Cutler. I I see the beauty, you know. Like I don't think the gym is my passion, but I see the beauty in the way Jake Cutler did those lat pull downs. And I know you guys might think it's stupid. Everybody might think it's stupid. I might be the only person who feels like this. Okay, whatever. Flame me, I don't care. But I see the beauty in Jake Cutler doing lat pull downs so perfectly, bro. And he do the lat pull down, and I'm like, wow, man, you have to have put hours and hours of pain into that shit to like really perfect the way bro is doing these lat fucking pull downs. You know, and I don't know what it is. I just feel like there's something special about it. And for example, I also see like NFL players do like cuts and change of direction after like literally going almost full speed. Now I look at that and I'm thinking to myself, you're good at this. You have to put hours and hours of pain, thousands of hours of pain. It's just like really perfecting how to like cut something that's so necessary, so vital in a football player's, you know, playing career. Is like you need to cut, you need to be fast. You're sprinting full speed, boom, you decelerate in an instant. You stop at that line and you change direction. And then when you change direction, you have to twist and you have to accelerate once again fast, but then you probably have to decelerate. There is an art to this shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I see the art in shit. I see the art in all of these things, right? But I don't necessarily have a I don't think that is my purpose. I don't think the gym is my purpose. You know, I don't think the gym is like my biggest passion. If I couldn't get stronger, gain more muscle, you know what I'm saying, so I could lose weight for the gym, I probably wouldn't be doing the gym, if I'm being real. I probably wouldn't be running if I couldn't gain more stamina, you know, have a better cardiovascular system. I wouldn't do none of that shit. And I guess all of that shit is like whatever, okay? Jeez, working out is like an additory thing. What would it be called? Working out is basically just like it's an additional thing, right? Like you don't have to work out to live, right? Like you don't have to learn about politics to live. Okay, I could just go get fucking job cleaning toilets and shit like that, man. Okay, but at the end of the day, I feel like this constant like pattern of me needing and outcome for shit, I feel like he's gonna leave me without true passion in my life. People sometimes have a passion for the piano, for example. They play the piano for the first time and they fall in love with it. So that is the passion. And they continue to play the piano and now they can't stop. And now they can't stop and they feel like they need to play the piano is because it's their purpose. I don't feel like I'm 17, so okay, so I guess it doesn't matter, man. All right, but I feel like I don't have like something like that. Okay, I have my girlfriend, but my girlfriend isn't a thing. She's a person, you know. So it's like I feel like it's different there. I feel like it's love there, you know. I don't feel like she is like my life's passion, my life's purpose, you know. I feel like I don't, you know, I am meant to be with her. You know, when I do love her and I want to be with her forever. But I don't think she's like my life's purpose. Like playing the piano would be for somebody. And I don't think content is like my life's purpose or passion either. Um, so yeah, I don't know how I got into the rant of that, but whatever. The law of detachment is something that I find so beautiful, you know, that people were like can literally do for like just about anything. They're able to do something and not have to be attached to the outcome. This video isn't about teaching you the art of attachment. This video is just about me ranting to you about how I wish I could do that and how I don't do that in my life. How I feel like I could only do something without an outcome being attached to it if it is my true passion and purpose to do so. Other than that, I find it beautiful that people are able to like do shit without having an outcome attached to it, because I can never imagine myself again, you know, doing that unless I, you know, unless it is my purpose or passion. Purpose and passion is like the only thing that's gonna get me to do something without having an outcome attached to it. But for those who can do something without having an outcome attached to it, that's beautiful for fucking you, man. That's beautiful for freaking you, man. Hope you have a good one, though.